It is a great honor to address you today in my capacity as the United Nations independent expert on the enjoyment of all human rights by older persons. I would like to express my sincere thanks to the organizers, and in particular Sylvia Perel-Levin, for her long support on the human rights of older persons and for convening this event. The mandate of the independent expert on the enjoyment of all human rights by older persons is the only mandate in the whole UN with a specific focus on the human rights of older persons. The mandate was established in 2013. It is part of the special procedures of the Human Rights Council, and my secretariat is located at the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights based in Geneva. All special procedures mandate holders are independent, which means they are not part of employees of the UN, and we do not receive any financial remuneration. The independent status of the mandate holders is crucial for them to be able to fulfill their functions in all impartiality. Special procedures mandate holders deliver their speeches, ideas and findings in their own capacity and not as the voice of the UN. My predecessor, Rosa Confrat-Mate from Chile, was the first mandate holder. I'm the second one and started in 2020, in the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. The mandate is tasked through a Human Rights Council resolution to undertake country visits, to conduct thematic research and prepare 2 thematic reports to be presented to the Human Rights Council and the General Assembly each year. My next thematic reports will be on violence, abuse and neglect of older persons and on older persons in the context of climate change disasters and building back better. Another aspect of the work are communications, which is an effective tool to act on individual cases of alleged violations and concerns of broader structural nature. They can also focus on concerns related to bills, legislation, policies or practices which are not in line with international human rights law and standards. I currently hold the only position and human rights mandate within the UN system that advocates, provides visibility to the human rights and lived realities of over 700 million older persons worldwide. The creation of my mandate in 2013 represented a milestone in the human rights movement for older persons. However, more must be done for the human rights of older persons. Older persons need to be acknowledged for their contributions throughout their early years, for all the knowledge and expertise they can pass on to younger generations, for all the life they have yet to live. Older persons deserve to be a priority on a national, regional and global level. They must be at the heart of all discussions that involve their needs and future, just like today's young generations. The youth of today will also be the next generation of older persons. Older persons cannot be left further behind. The creation in 2013 by the Human Rights Council of the mandate, of which I'm the holder, constituted a conceptual shift regarding aging issues from an economic and development-centered approach to a human rights-based approach, which considers older persons not as beneficiaries, but as rights holders, endowed with specific human rights whose exercise must be guaranteed by states. I urge every relevant stakeholder to take advantage of this mechanism that are the special procedures to bring the spotlight on the contributions of older persons at the national, regional and global level, and to further their voices on the international stage. Furthermore, it is necessary to work jointly at the best possible protection of the human rights of older persons. My predecessor and I agree that there is a need for an international binding instrument on the human rights of older persons. I thank you for your attention and I look forward to the discussion.